Hello, my name is Stephen Olson, and I'd like to show you an automatic rigging procedure I've made for Maya. Here we have our 3D turtle model. It's got 3 heads. It's a little weird, but it deserves a rig just like any other model. So we're going to give it one. So I'm going to unhide my skeleton I made for it, and this is already given a rudimentary skin. So we've put in a skeleton and everything. We also have some IK handles on each of these legs. So how you use the automatic rigger is we're just going to open up the window for the automatic rigger. It says select the base joint. So we're going to select the base joint. These are the size of the controls we want. We probably want a little bigger controls, so we're going to set that to 2. We're going to keep on auto rotate because that tries to rotate our joints properly and rotate our controls so that they're aligned. And we're going to turn off keep end joints because that says do you want controls on these end joint chains, and we don't because those are not part of our skeleton we want rigged and we want controlled. Then we hit execute and it does everything for us. It puts everything into a hierarchy. This global control is a little big. We'll fix that in a second. And we also have a group for our skeleton, so we can hide our skeleton and see what we got going on here. So you notice if we grab some controls, we already can animate with FK animation. And that's just great. And so because of this, we can do all of our FK animation, and if you grab one of these hand controls, which is a little rotated off, we can fix that in a second, you notice we have this IK FK switch attribute. If we set that to IK, your controls in this area actually become IK controls based on the IK handle you put in. And the FK controls will no longer function. If it's FK, then it functions like FK controls, just like you would expect. And obviously we have our center of gravity, and if these are switched to IK systems, they will not move with the center of gravity. They'll remain feet planted on the ground. Okay, so let's fix a little of the mistakes our automatic rigger made. It didn't orient this joint properly. That's because it tried to point it with the joint, but that's not exactly what we want. So we're going to click this, open this new window. It allows us to rotate our shapes without leaving anything in the history or any transforms. So we can just, we have this control selected. We can hit a rotate button and it will rotate. Now that's a little too far, so let's adjust our angle and try again. And there it is. And we can do the same here. We can just rotate it around until we find what we want. And then we can take our global control and we can change its scale to 75% of what it currently is to maybe resize it a little better. Well, let's do that one more time. And there you have it. You have very quickly, instead of having to make a million controls and parent them and add in offset groups and all that stuff, you automatically have that all done for you. And they are renamed to match your joints. So this one normally ended JNT, now it's ending CTRL, and the group is renamed as well. If you didn't end JNT, it still adds in control, but it won't change anything about the name. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see updates on this rig as I add more features such as spline IK systems, space switching, and look at controls for the eyes and other things, then please subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.